Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, well, today is part 2 of my 3 video series leading up to my 3-year anniversary. So this is part 2. The video is 18 minutes and 23 seconds. So of course I'm going to skip around to just the main important part. I'm going to be commenting and reviewing my 1-year anniversary video and comparing it to this, my hair. 3 years or almost 3 years, and I'm really, like I keep saying, really excited, really happy with my progress. So let's compare it to my 1-year anniversary. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, because yes, I have reached the 1-year mark on my Sisterlocks journey. I am so excited. My hair is freshly retightened, so I took this occasion to come on. My Sisterlocks anniversary is the 1st of March. I established on the 28th and the 1st of March of 2019. So this year I celebrated my anniversary on the 29th of February, and I'm excited about that. So the year flew by, honestly. I thought I was going to make more updates than what I did whenever I hit a major milestone, just because I think it's important for people to see the progress, especially for people who are researching Sisterlocks and don't know if it's going to be good for them or anything. I personally would tell you it is the best thing I've done for myself, for my hair to date. And so I encourage anybody who is thinking about doing it, I tell you it is the best thing, the best style. It is beautiful, it is natural, no chemicals. For people who are like myself, very sensitive to chemicals, I never figured out what I was allergic to when I was natural, and even when I was relaxed, because I went from being relaxed to natural because I thought the relaxer was what was giving me scalp problems. Come to find out, even as a natural, I had problems. But as soon as I mentioned that last video, so probably I'm going to be redundant, but yes, I still believe it's the best style. It's the best thing you can do for your hair, and I'm really happy that I did it. I think that my hair at 1 year looks amazing. I remember that I was so impressed with the evolution. The 1 year, the difference between the beginning and that 1 year to me was amazing. I went from my hair being this long to it touching my shoulders in 1 year, and I didn't even think it was going to be possible. I didn't think it was me, my story. After that, slippage wasn't bad. Unraveling, I have a lot of unraveling in the back. The ends of my locks are a little bit, some of them are a little bit unraveled. When it locks, it might not look uniform. I don't know what I'm showing you guys, but because it's focusing on my face. I mentioned that slippage wasn't bad. I was thinking about it. I don't remember when slippage really completely stopped for me. I don't even know if it has stopped really. So I think that I still experience slippage sometimes, but so much less than I used to, definitely. But I also mentioned that my curly ends would probably make my hair look less uniform, and I think that's still true. I have micro little fat ends. It's not anything that I'm worried about, but it's true. The curly ends don't look really uniform. So for people who like curly ends, it's a gamble, because I don't think that you'll be able to maintain all of your curly ends. You can work on keeping certain of your locks ends curly, but I don't think it's possible to have them all stay curly. And so I don't know, it might not lock in a uniform way, but that makes your hair unique to yourself. So the way your hair locks is something that is really unique, and it's something that you should be embracing, and you should be, you know, celebrating, and not, you know, being too worried about it, not being too stressed about it. And the one thing I can say is that I get a little bit of my hair coming undone, especially here, the locks like this one here. This is a brand new lock, it's not locked. Compared to this one that's already locking, it's harder, it's formed, like it's more uniform. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So this one here compared to that one, which is really short, it unraveled recently, so you had to redo it. It's really short compared to the other side, and it was sticking out all week. I mentioned that it's not the first time this one does that. So my 1-year anniversary, yeah, this one has been doing that since the beginning, yeah. No, it's not a big deal. Like this one, I don't really care if it stays short. I mean, like it's the sideburns. I hate my sideburns. So why would I want my sideburns to be long? I don't want them to be long. So yeah. I've been retightening every 4 to 6 weeks. I was toying with the idea of going to 7 weeks, but when I go to 6 weeks, it takes longer to do my hair, and it's annoying to sit there for like 4 hours. So sometimes on a good day, I still strive to go to my appointments every 5 to 6 weeks, and I prefer 5 weeks over 6 weeks. But you guys know, after this video, you guys know the situation. COVID happened, and then 2021 was the extended stretches between reties, things that you can't really control. But yeah, I was mentioning that I try to go every 4 to 6 weeks, and right now it's every 5 to 6 weeks in less than 3 hours. Right now, because I know I can do my hair in less than 3 hours, sitting there for 4 hours is annoying, but I understand. But my hair doesn't take less than 3 hours. This length, I don't know if because it's longer, it takes longer, but the way that my hair is now, it doesn't take less than 3 hours. For some reason, my hair has been growing a lot between retightenings. When I look at my hair, I see that there's progress, but not really length. But I don't think you're supposed to see length. You don't see length. You don't see length while you're wearing your hair day to day. You do not see length. I feel length, like when my hair touches places that my hair never touched before. I'm like, oh, like in the back, if I wear something that's backless, I feel my hair on my back and I'm like, wow. It feels like it's lower than it was before, but you don't see it day to day. So it's really when you watch comparisons like this, I'm comparing my 1 year to 5 months. You can clearly see the difference between the two. And it's like 6 months. So 6-7 months between the two. So amazing. It's supposed to thicken. It's supposed to look thicker when you look at it. My hair does look thicker than when I install, of course. And I will also link my Instagram because I post pictures of my hair. The one thing I noticed that I've never really mentioned is buildup. I've been noticing buildup since before month 1. So before the first month, I've noticed. So buildup, yes, yes. Buildup is a thing. I mentioned it on my 1 year anniversary because I don't know if I had mentioned it before that. Buildup is still a thing, and I mention this regularly, that it's mostly at the root, like at the base, that I will see. And I think it's sebum. I mentioned that before. I think that it's sebum because I don't really do anything to my hair. I don't use products, but it could also be lint accumulating. But yeah, I see buildup at the base. And let's see if I can approach. I think it's really bad in the back, but we don't see the back of my hair because the back where like under my hair, under here, I have more buildup than the hair on top of it. I don't know why, but it doesn't really bother me. So I keep it pushing and I just don't even worry about it. Like it doesn't even exist. That's the only negative thing I can say about my hair. I love the way it evolved. I love the way that it got thicker. I love the way that it looks. I wear it like this. I still think that it's amazing that I don't have to think about my hair. Well, you still think about your hair because you have to do things like, you know, have a certain wash day routine. What do? You think about making your appointment for your Sisterlocks retightening. So that's another thing that you have to think about. But other than that, putting my hair out of my face, really with my favorite type of elastics, that's about it. That's all I think about. I don't think about anything else, and I let my hair grow, and it's really growing. I just thought my hair was bad. I don't think that anymore. I don't think that for my daughters. They have beautiful hair, and I tell them, and I think they know. And sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe if I didn't touch my hair as much, it wouldn't come off. It would just lock with the log, but I can't help myself. So yes, I do touch my hair. How long does it take for the log to swell? I can't answer that. I've had my locks for a year, and I'm still in the beginning stages of it. They have swelled. They have become bigger. How long does it take for my hair to swell? How long did it take? Oof. So from this video where I said I don't know because I don't think my hair has, what do you think? I think it takes at least a year for certain hair. I don't know, people who can see if their hair is like me, I would say maybe over a year. But I think I was saying that it hadn't, but I think that my hair is not that much different from this, just longer, and the lock part has traveled down a little bit more. But it must have swelled. It must have swelled within the year, and I didn't really know because I don't think my hair is that much different. It's thicker than 1 year, but the individual locks look the same. They look the same to me. It's just longer, and the part that's locked is from the base to, not completely at the base, because when you first retighten your hair, you'll feel it at the base that it's thinner, and then it's larger and then it gets thin at the end because the end still hasn't locked. So that's my opinion. The part that is interlocked recently is thicker than the part that was initially locked with the Sisterlocks installation method. So this root part here is thicker than this end part here. Like, you can really see it. I'm certain. Definitely the same. I still feel the same. And like I was saying, it's traveling down a little bit, but it is still thinner at the ends than from the base. I don't know if, well, there's a light behind me that's probably not helping me. If I touch a strand from the root to the tip, I can feel the difference between the two textures. So as far as how long I'm going to keep my locks, I'm going to keep them forever if I can do it. If nothing happens to me, no health issues that, you know, require me to cut my hair or anything like that, God willing, I will keep my hair forever. I don't think I have anything else to say. Let me show you a little bit of let me do a 360. Let's turn this way. Let me turn the other side. And I would turn to the back. So I did the 360 with my old video. I tried to do the same thing that I was showing back then, but I don't think I did it right. But it's okay, because I'm going to be showing my hair properly when I do my 3-year anniversary. So this is just to compare. I don't have a lot to say about my 1-year update. You guys, the evolution is still, it's still like wow, still wow. So if you're thinking about getting Sisterlocks, it's a good decision. So I don't have anything else to say. I will let you go now, and I will see you in the next video, which will be comparing to my 2-year anniversary. I don't know if we'll see a big difference between the two, but stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Bye.